Hello, welcome to Candy's Crafts Corner. Let's try this again. I still don't see any action, but this time I'm gonna try to make it a little bit better, at least for light. Okay, this is not working. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, we'll do our best and hope for the best. I think I can improve the lighting from above. That's a little bit better, right? Okay, let's pretend that I'm live and there's somebody with me because I cannot see anything here on my Facebook. Oh, there we go. I found myself. Now it's finally working. I like to see it because not only for the comments, but also to see if I'm on camera, if you can see what I'm doing, you know. Anyway, so today is going to be a quick live, I think. I hope. That's my intention. And I wanted to revisit some of the products that are going to leave us. And they're right now in the last chance section of my online store. They're some of my favorite products, actually. And my very favorite for this Christmas was this handmade tag punch. The punch is carrying over to the next catalog, but what is not carrying over is the handmade wishes, which allows you to do these nice little frames around the tag. And I don't know, I mean, the messages say merry, happy, and to and from, so it's perfect for gifting, and also has all these holiday messages. But I think it's for it can be used for any occasion, because you have the for you, handmade for you, wishing you joy or peace or love. I mean, these are all year round. So yeah, I'm gonna be very sorry to see this go, but I'm not gonna part with it. And I hope you don't either, because it goes perfectly with the handmade tag punch. And you know, it's not gonna be as nice without it. And you can use it for year round, as I said. All right, so let's start. So I thought, because I'm still making Christmas cards, I'll show you a couple of versions using the handmade tag punch with the handmade wishes. And this, as I said, is in the last chance section, as is this beautiful ribbon, and it's on discount. You know, I can't remember exactly how much it is. Hi Linda, how are you? And also the holly leaves are also leaving us, and I already piled up a bunch because these are so useful for all things holidays. But anyway, let's start with the and I was playing around with this background. This is an embossed background using the, I can't remember the name of that, I'm sorry. The Pines is retired, but you can use just about any embossing that's holiday themed. Like we have the branches of the spruces. We have another one that's in the last chance section is the whimsical forest, I think it is, with all these cute Christmas trees, and can work with the snowflakes as well. Anyway, so just an idea for the design. So you emboss the design, put a lot of Wink of Stella, and I'll tell you about it in a second, because this is an enhanced with Wink of Stella, and with a thin little mat around it, and you have a beautiful card. Anyway, but today I'm focusing on these two because of the handmade wishes that I want to feature today. All right, so let's start with what do you say, the gold one or the green one? Any preference? If not, I'll choose. All right, so let's do the gold one first. And I'm gonna, this one I hit embossed, but for the purposes of this live, I'm not gonna hit emboss because my hot gun doesn't reach, the electricity doesn't reach so far, and it's always a mess when I do it live. And I use here a gold pen, But I think I'm gonna try it without it, because I think that this, if I put enough Wink of Stella, it looks a little classier than with this. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I'm gonna try it another way. All right, so we'll see how it turns out. You know me, I never like to do two of the same, exactly the same. So let's start with this one, and then we'll go for the green one. And you'll see it's very similar. And as I said, you can use any other embossed background that you want. A texture one would be nice as well. And just put the ribbon and the little tag, and that's great. All right, so one of the things I've already mentioned to you guys in the past is that we can start with a punch. Get that out of the way. And so we don't have a gold ink pad, but if you use soft suede and stamp off, it comes almost like gold. And this is what I did here. You see, this is the gold embossed, which I'm not gonna do for this live, but you see it works very well, I think. So here's my soft suede, and I need my mat, my foam mat, because Handmade Wishes is a photopolymer set. And here I have my little daughter one. We could do the other one too. It has this other one that has the lines. That's also very nice. Well, let's do that for a variety. For variety's sake. Put this away. So you can see they're both very useful. I love them. You have to be careful how you put them. You don't stretch them, because otherwise the punch wouldn't work. So just let it loose like this. Am I on camera? I think I am still. Yes. Let it loose like this and just pick it up. And then we're gonna do tap, 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 stamp off lightly. And then put it in the corner so I don't have to, so it fits in the punch. Well, there we have it. It's a little darker than the other one, but still looks goldeny. I think it will work. Plus, I'm not gonna put the gold tree in this one, so it's gonna be fine. So then I have my, oh, I need, of course, why am I putting this away? I still need to stamp my message. And I'm gonna do something different in this card too. So stamp off. And I like it as a rhombus instead of a square. So put it like that. And now my Mary. Stamp off. And there we go. So this is what we have. And I could put the snowflakes like I did in the other card, in this one, that also are stamped in the set here, right here in the corner. But I think I want to do something different. So let's just cut that, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with for variety. So see, you have to be careful how you cut your paper, because otherwise you don't have the, you have to match it. And there we go. If not, you can always cut the corner of your cardstock to allow it to go to where you want it to go. And I'm being very careful because I want more or less the same white space on all sides. And there we go. Here's our little tag. And just to get it out of the way, I'm gonna show you what I wanted to do. I'm featuring another product that is on the last chance section, and it's using these gold holly leaves, which I love. love. I lost them and I ordered more, and because I didn't know where I put them, then of course I found them, and now I have a bunch because I also got a bunch from the last chance. Before it goes. I'm sorry, somebody's trying to reach me. So with a glue dot, I'm gonna put it right here. And I like to curl it up a little bit so it's not as flat. I should have done that before with my bone folder, like I'm gonna do with this other side. It's kind of like cloth like, so it's hard to curl because it has some starch in it, but just a little bit, so it looks a little bit more three-dimensional. There we go. And now you need some red rhinestones. Any kind will do, red rhinestone, or you can do them in gold if you want. And if you don't have any red rhinestones but you have the pearls, you can always color them with your blends. But I'm using the wonderful gems that are retired, but I still have some, and they're perfect for Christmas projects. So there we go. I'm gonna put my 3 little berries here. Oops, go in your place. There. So this is gonna be my tag for my card. And now let's go to the card. So I was saying this is done. I can't remember. I don't know if this is the regular or the shiny, because I had one of each. The shimmery. I think this is the shimmery. I don't see very shimmery now. There's a little bit, like, it's hard to tell with this light, but I can tell by the texture of the card. And they pretty much look the same. So they maybe I see a little bit of shimmer in this one. So probably this is the shimmer one and the other one is the basic one. All right, so as I told you, for my trees, I want Wink of Stella and a lot. So I have my brandy new Wink of Stella that I opened the other day, but I wanted a little bit more, because see, this is like light, I mean, and you can pile it on, so it will get more. But to get the effect that I got in this card, what I did is to use my old Wink of Stella, and it has, once it runs out, it still has a lot of glitter in it. So I opened it up. I'm not gonna do it right now, but you unscrew the part here, the deposit, put some alcohol in it, and close it tightly back again. And then it's very runny, so you have to be careful. You see how it, like, because it's much more liquid, but look. And if it gets too wet, it doesn't matter because it's alcohol, and it would dry very quickly. So that's a trick that I found the other day while I was playing with it, because I want to use the last bit of my glitter. And I love Wink of Stella, as you know, because I use it very often. So I'm gonna try to go faster. So I'm gonna see if I can get some more. I can see it coming like big dollops. So it's a little bit more glittery because it's more concentrated, because it has all the deposit of the glitter on the bottom. It's coming out with the alcohol. It looks very pretty. I like it. It looks like almost mother of pearl or something. I see somebody else is on. If you're on and you want to say hi, I would appreciate it. It's always fun to know who's on and I can say hi to you while I'm using just like shaky to mix the glitter, and then press a little bit to get the alcohol coming. And I see it coming. There we go. And don't worry if it gets too wet. As I said, it dries very, very quickly. And it doesn't matter if it's not regular, because I like it like that, you know, like some trees will have more and some trees will have less, but I think it looks very pretty. Also emphasizes the embossing folder, and it would look very pretty also if you use the snowflake embossing folder or the whimsical forest embossing folder. Any other Christmas or holiday embossing folder will work. If you want to make a holiday card, if you want to make an allocation card, you can use just about any other thing. This is just an idea of a design. All right, so I'm satisfied with this, how it's looking. What do you think? Look cute, right? I like it. All right, and then as I said, I'm not gonna use the gold here. Like, I think it's gold enough. Like, maybe I'll put a little bit more to this one so it looks, there you go. I think it looks shiny enough with that. So next, this ribbon, which is the what is it called, shimmer ribbon. Love it because it's shimmery. It goes with my shimmery card. And well, I should let it dry a little bit, but anyway, I think it will work anyway. The shimmer ribbon is also on the last chance. Thank you, Linda. I love Wink of Stella too. See how wet it gets, but it dries very quickly. So you know what? Let's let it dry for a little bit before I make a mess of things, and we can start putting in the background. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this as my base, and you're only gonna see like an 1/8 of an inch all around it, more or less. So I can mount this while the other thing is drying a little bit before I attach my ribbon, because otherwise the adhesive may not work. Yeah. All right. So I found out the other day that there's Wink of Stella in other colors. We don't carry those. And I tried them. They're not as great because the colors are very in your face colors, you know, like the red is very red, but it's not a nice, even it's an okay red, but then it doesn't go with anything, you know. Once you use it in our with our cardstock and everything, it doesn't have, you know, it's not real red or cherry cobbler or anything. Same with the green. The green is like kind of like a green like this, but anyway, I guess as accents. And I actually mix some of the gold. They have it in gold, and like this is some of the gold one, but I mixed it with a gold pen, a metallic pen. I think this is done, so let's do this ribbon first. This is dry enough, so I want to put it more or less like this. So I'm calculating the... Hi Deborah, how are you? Totally different time for me today, but I have a get together with some friends pre-holiday before I leave, because I'm leaving to Spain on Thursday. So I'm hurrying to get things done and get gifts wrapped and, you know, cards sent. So I didn't want to cancel the live, so I decided to, like, oh, let's try to make a little bit early. So I just made it from Macy's like a half hour before I went live, so that's why I was struggling. All right, so this is still a little wet, so it wants to leave, so it's hard for me to get the tear and tape backing off. Also, I find it harder when you have an embossed folder because it's not flat, so you don't find a little nook where to put your... There we go, finally. Okay, there we go. Going. So anyway, let's see that it's straight. thing like this. Am I on camera? Barely. Move a little bit in. So I'm just attaching the ribbon with a little bit of turn tape in the back. Like this. And some people put it on top of it, but I want to be able to lift it if it's not straight and reattach. So I like to do it that way. Because then when I put it here, I'm gonna use my trusty Tombow. Oh wow, your son went to Korea? That's far. That's a big trip. Let's see. Make sure that I have it straight. Push it a little bit to get it where I want it. And I'm going to put a little bit of turn tape underneath this now that I have it here. Because it lifts a little bit. And I want to, you know, make sure that it gets properly attached. And I'm going to put a bow in it, but I still want this attached. So I'm going to actually make sure that I put it underneath the ribbon, that it doesn't show up. There we go. There. So now it looks nice enough. And then I'll get another piece of ribbon to attach either a bow or a knot. I can do a bow, I think. I start my bows without cutting the ribbon because I don't want to waste any. So I want to make sure I have enough, and maybe I made it too small, but we'll see. I'm going to make it work either way. So turn it around. Okay. Not bows on camera, right? It's what it is. I got it. I want a little bow, so I don't want it too big. I'm gonna play with it a little bit, so this is folded. It's a big it's a big ribbon. I love it, but it's big. I mean, it's not narrow. It's a little bit wider. Let's see if that way. Ah, it's resisting. Honestly, there we go. Finally, all I wanted is to unfold it because it was folded in half. So that's cute, I think. And they're gonna cut the tail. I still wasted more than I wanted, but that's fine. Maybe a little bit more. All right. So after this, all we have to do is attach our little tag that we use, that we made using the Handmade Wishes and the Handmade Pad Punch. And to do that, of course, we're gonna use dimensionals. And that's it. I hands are so glittery from the Wink of Stella. I think I want to put it in the other side this time. Just diagonally opposed to my bowl. And this is it. What do you think? Pretty nice. Elegant card, I think. Alright, so let's do the other one, the green one. Bring it up. For this one, I used a sponge dauber to put some color in the trees, and I used the blending brushes for the sky. But I realize now that I think the sky would be nicer in white, so we're gonna try that on this next card. But like we did with the other one, we're gonna do the punch, the tag first. Everything is glittery now. My hands, can you see? So glittery. Not that I care. I like glitter. Alright, so I'm gonna use the other frame, the dotted frame like this one instead of this one. Or maybe I'll use this one. Okay, I'll use this one since I have it on. But I'll clean it because this time I want it in shaded spruce. And the whole reason I wanted in shaded spruce, I could use any green I wanted, but I still have some envelopes from the paper pumpkin of last year that has the shaded spruce envelopes. I'm like, oh, why not use it in shaded spruce? So it goes with the card. Alright, so let's get shaded spruce. With the mat. I have to wrap the map with new paper because it's messy. Alright, I'm out of camera. I'm gonna turn it around. But there's no secret. It's just stamping. And for this, I'm gonna stamp my Mary in green. I could use another message, but I have this one out. So, Mary in green. I just love this stamp set. I really, really love it. It's so useful. And I like the fact that you can make the sentiments with 2 different fonts. And then self-suede. Stamping off because I want it kind of look goldeny. I don't want it soft suedey. There we go. And then one of my favorite parts of this stamp set of the Handmade Wishes is this tiny little holly leaves here. They're so cute because they even have the little vein in them. They're adorable. Now, I said I'm going to use them, but I have to find them because I was using them before. So, let's see. I think I found them. Yeah. I'm going to do them separate because I could put them both in the same block and use them, but I'm going to do them separate in shaded spruce again. My shaded spruce needs a little bit of re-inking, I believe. But it's so tiny, but it's so detailed. Can you see? It's so detailed. And now we're gonna do the other one because it has the directional. I mean, you could use them either way, right? But there we go. Isn't they cute? I love them. And then we're gonna put some berries in there. And also the berries come in the little set. And we're gonna do the berries in cherry cobbler. like I did the other one. You can use your red, Poppy Parade, or Sweet Sorbet, whatever red you want. But I want cherry cobbler. There you go. Cute, right? I think it's adorable. So last time I checked, you know, last chance is only while supplies last. And last time I checked, earlier today, this stamp set was still available, and that's why I designed this Facebook Live around it. But it may not be sold if you don't rush. Alright, so this is a little tag for a card. And I'll just do the card really quickly because, you know, it's getting late. It's more than the half hour that I was intending. But, okay. So, let's get a shade of spruce or embossed background. And I'm just going to put a little bit of green over the trees. Just a little bit. With the help of a sponge dauber. I like to get the corners. I should do it more. I don't know if I'm so on camera. I like to hold my paper when I do this, but I understand that then you may not see it. Not much secret to it, but just tap your dauber in the ink pad and just go around. You can add more color, less color, whatever you want. And when you do this, it helps emphasize the embossed areas of your paper. Okay, that's pretty enough, I think. Just blend it a little bit so it doesn't look like a dot. All right. I think this is pretty. All right. Done with this part. I told you I'll be quick with this one. I'm not gonna do the sky because the color came out, it was balmy blue for the sky, but the color came out too close to the green, and I wanted the trees to stand out more, so I'm gonna leave it white. It's snowy sky. And now we have a little fruit fly or something flying around. I don't know if you saw it. All right, so we have our base already cut. This is, by the way, I didn't give the measurements, but this is 4 by 5 1/4. This is 2/8 of an inch longer. So this is 4 2/8 by 5 6/8. Is it? Yeah, I think. All right, so I'm gonna attach this and I run out of this trim, the gold trim, so I'm not gonna be able to do it going around several times, so I'm just gonna do a single trim going across the card. I like this Christmas, this season, I've done a lot of Christmas and holiday cards that have just like white on white with some hint of color and just a tiny little frame around it. I think it looks very nice in general. So see, I don't even have enough to go all the way around, so I'm gonna do it like I did the other ribbon. I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna, oh, not the glue dot. Where's my turn tape? Can be go one, going. Linda, how was the bingo yesterday? Are you still on? All right, so. Go in. Oh. Go in. Let's see if it's straight. No, it's not straight. Now we straighten it. I'm gonna cut this long tail here. I think it will help. And this. Little bit higher. We got it. All right. So, card base to attach this. Put a little bit on the trim itself. Make sure it's not protruding too much. Mounted. Right, and I still have a little bit of gold thingy here to do a little bow. Just the last remnants of this roll. I have another gold trim. We have the elegant trim. I think it's still in the annual catalog. And it comes in gold and silver. I'm gonna close the loops a little bit. Still a little bit more. And so it doesn't come undone. I'm gonna actually put a glue dot underneath this so it stays on. And I'm off camera. I'm sorry, people. I don't know if I have my zoom in or something, because I used to have more of my table coming on camera, so I apologize. Trim a little bit. Yeah. All right, and again, we just have to put our Merry Christmas. I'm gonna put it on the other side in this one too. I don't know why I did the opposite. I put the bow in the other side, but it doesn't matter. Hi Emma, how are you? Thank you for joining. All right, and that needs a little bit of bling. So I don't know, what do I have around here? I could use the clear ones that I was using before, if I can find them again. Or I can use just any other thing. Yeah, let's use these ones. For variety's sake. These are the red and green adhesive back pearls. So we're gonna get the gold ones to go with a little gold ribbon. And I'm just gonna put a couple of them, 3, on the tag itself. Try try to put it straight. There. All right, so how do you like it? Why is it? I wonder if it's just zoomed out. I don't know. Oh, you have a head cold. Poor Emma. I have a little bit of a headache myself, but I think it's because it's raining, and every time it rains, I get a slight headache. All right, so this is our, oh, we can put a little bit Wink of Stella on our trees too. I forgot to do that. It will pick up now a little bit of the ink, which I kind of like. This time I'm not using my supercharged pen. I'm just using the regular brandy new pen. And then you have to remember to just clean a little bit the tip, because now it will have green. So if you go to some other project, it's gonna be a little messy. So just clean it up in your scrap paper until it comes clear, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna put like a little bit of Wink of Stella on my berries too. There we go. All right, so these are my 2 cards using the Handmade Wishes stamp set that is in the last chance section of our website, of the store. And where's the other card I wanted to show you? Yeah, these are the 2 cards that we made today. All right, well, this is all I have for you today. Enjoy the week. Next week I'll be in Spain, so I have to figure out if I can come up live or not, or what's gonna happen, because I don't know. I'm gonna try to bring some stuff with me so I can do the lives, but I'm not sure if I'll have room in my suitcase, or if the change of hours is gonna work, but we'll figure something out. I'll keep you posted. Thank you, Linda. And I'll keep you posted. If not, I'll post something on my page and let you know about time or cancellation or anything. All right, so I hope to see you next week. I hope so. I'm gonna really try. And have a great week, and the holidays are around the corner. I'm very excited for that. Hope you are too. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you all for joining.